Delta 276, you have dispatch. Go ahead.
Hey, dispatch. What are the PI reps for our ride ahead?
Queen of the skies, the whale, the original jumbo jet. Whatever name you call it, the Boeing 747 is iconic. No other aircraft has captured our collective imaginations like her. Delta has used our fleet of 747s for both transcontinental as well as international flights. Our first 747, Ship 101, the Georgia Belle, arrived in Atlanta in 1970 to much fanfare. In the last 10 years of service, they have been used primarily for long-haul flights between the United States and Asia. Our longest 747 route, Detroit to Shanghai, is more than 6,700 miles and takes over 14 hours to complete. The 747-400, like Ship 6301 at the Delta Flight Museum, was released by Boeing in 1989. It is constructed of 147,000 pounds of high-strength aluminum. Its wingspan is 211 feet, and it is 232 feet long. It has a range of over 7,300 miles and a cruise speed of 564 miles per hour. Over her service lifetime, Ship 6301 flew 107,926 hours. Upon arrival, the 747-400 is met by a ground crew of exceptional below-wing airport customer service agents. Their job is to unload more than 500 customer bags and get them to their owners in 20 minutes or less. The cargo the 747s carry must be unloaded by our hardworking agents. International cargo can include luxury goods, precious metals, perishables, and pharmaceuticals. These shipments can add 15,000 to 25,000 pounds of weight to our load. The 747-400 takes approximately 2 hours to turn or offload and prepare once it's on the ground. 90 minutes before departure, our expert mechanics from Delta's technical operations inspect the 747 and make any necessary repairs or adjustments to the aircraft's 6 million parts. The 747-400 requires 4 pilots for trans-Pacific flights. Our 2 captains and 2 first officers have a pre-flight meeting to discuss all aspects of the flight, including the flight plan, areas of possible turbulence, volcanic activity, and space weather forecasts. Across the hall, our crew of highly trained flight attendants prepare for the flight as well. The 747-400 necessitates close to a dozen flight attendants, including several destination speakers. They discuss safety and security matters, updates to service procedures, and any culturally relevant details. Our pilots and flight attendants confer on all pertinent aspects of the flight prior to boarding to ensure the entire flight crew is on the same page. The 747-400 can carry 383,000 pounds of fuel. That's 6 large tanker trucks per flight. It has 8 tanks, 3 in each wing, 1 in the belly and 1 in the tail. At takeoff, when it's at its maximum weight of around 870,000 pounds, this aircraft can generate 900,000 pounds of lift. One of our 2 co-pilots does a visual inspection of the aircraft prior to departure. He or she is looking for maintenance issues such as damage due to bird strikes, dents in engine blades, or leaks. Our flight attendants and pilots board our international flights 60 minutes prior to departure. Delta configured our 747-400s to carry 376 passengers, 48 in Delta One, 42 in Delta Comfort Plus, and 286 in the main cabin. In the Delta Ramp Tower, our tower agents work with our dispatchers and pilots prior to departure to finalize all preparations and address every detail prior to pushback. Once the last bags are loaded, fueling is complete, and Tech Ops signs off on maintenance, our ground crew initiates pushback. On this blustery March day, de-icing is required not only to remove, but also to prevent the buildup of snow and ice for a safe takeoff. Snow and ice on the plane's wings and tail change their very specific shapes and hinder the aircraft's ability to create lift. Once de-icing is complete, our flight crew receives their departure clearance and begins their journey to almost 40,000 feet above the Pacific Ocean. The dedication and determination of each invaluable member of our Delta team played a vital role in turning this flight and getting her underway on schedule. The historic Boeing 747 is part of Delta's legacy of flight, and to us, she'll always be the Queen of the Skies.